Lollipop Chainsaw was originally released in 2012 for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I played on Xbox 360 and it became one of my all-time favorite games. It was finally remastered and re-released again in 2024 for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC as Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP. The story starts on Juliet's 18th birthday while she's going to school, coming across hordes of zombies that used to be her classmates. Luckily, her family has a history of zombie hunting and she knows how to take them down with her chainsaw and cheerleading abilities. Her boyfriend Nick is bitten by a zombie, but instead of killing him, she casts a spell so he is able to survive as a head that hangs off of her hip. With help from her family, she needs to take down the 5 Dark Purveyors, special zombies that are summoned to make Juliet's mission possible, and find the mastermind behind the apocalypse. The story is absolutely insane, but it is fully aware of that and rolls with it. The gameplay is straightforward. Juliet needs to progress through stages, killing zombies mostly by cutting off their heads, and saving classmates to reach the bosses at the end. She has many abilities to utilize, from special chainsaw attack combos, using her chainsaw to charge forward and fly, aiming and shooting at enemies with it, deadly cheerleading attacks, and even using Nick to do some damage with special skills, or putting him on a zombie body. When enough power has been saved up by killing enemies, she can do a special attack that annihilates any enemies near her. Zombies come in different shapes and sizes, which can affect how they attack. This usually depends on what stage you're on, and there are a lot of unique gimmicks for how you need to take them down. Sometimes it's zombie basketball, sometimes it's mowing them down with a harvester. The Dark Purveyors represent some type of rock and roll music aspect, so their boss battles reflect that. They're not easy to take down, and you have to play by the rules, getting harder the further you progress. There are 7 stages to play through, which take place in Juliet's school, the school's stadium, a farm, an arcade, a cathedral, and the area for the final boss. They're all pretty fun to play through. The only one that drove me insane was the arcade. It has a minigame where you need to move a crane up a tower without getting hit by falling objects, and for some reason I am so bad at it. I hoped my memory of that horrible minigame from 2012 wasn't real, but unfortunately it was. Zombie medals are scattered around the maps, and abilities can be purchased at shops, which are also scattered around the maps. Lollipops restore health and can either be found in random areas or purchased from the store, along with permanent health upgrades. Juliet has a huge number of costumes and cosmetics to choose from once they're unlocked. Her hair color and even chainsaw can be changed and customized. They can make a huge difference in her appearance, but all of them fit her character. There are a ton of collectibles to get, including concept art and illustrations, songs, lollipop wrappers, types of zombies, and messages on Juliet's phone. Despite the story being absolutely insane, the characters and their interactions are great.
Later, after we kill all the zombies, let's come back to this farm and ride the cows.
You're gonna ride a cow.
Don't be racist against cows, Nick.
Juliet is a bubbly, happy-go-lucky girl with a huge heart, but can come up with the funniest and weirdest insults for the enemies. I'm pretty sure she's where I got my sense of humor from.
What the dick is going on with all this crazy stuff?
What the dick?
It's my new phrase I invented. Do you like it?
Nick is pretty much the only sane person in this situation, but he's supportive of Juliet and loves her a lot, until he has an existential crisis.
Oh man, I was just thinking, I wish there were some flying zombies around here.
Why were you thinking that? They're trying to kill us!
I was being facetious.
Juliet's family is just as eccentric as she is. Her older sister Cordelia is a badass, her younger sister Rosalind is unhinged, her dad is ridiculous, and her mom is an airhead. The voice acting sounds a bit dated, but the lines are still great and hilarious. A lot of the humor is from the early 2010s, which is my type of humor. Again, I'm pretty sure I picked up Juliet's vocabulary when I was her age when the original game first came out. I'm really glad they didn't change any of the lines. The nostalgia is great. Offensive, raunchy language and off-the-wall dialogue. The changes in RePOP are mostly visual and fixes to the gameplay. There is a ranking mode for the stages, streamer mode to change licensed music, along with the ability to have Juliet automatically do the QTEs. The main difference is that RePOP mode replaces all of the blood and gore with rainbows and sparkles and gives comic book aesthetics to the cutscenes. The original version is still available to choose from when you first start up the game, though. The other big change is the song that plays when Juliet uses her special ability. The 2012 version used Hey Mickey, and RePOP has an original song that actually fits better, and I like it a lot. To be honest, I didn't really notice much of the changes, but it's been a long time since I played the original. This game is just so much fun, and I'm so glad it was remastered. If you played and enjoyed the original version, I highly recommend getting this to play it on newer consoles and see what all has been added or changed. If you want a ridiculous, over-the-top, colorful zombie action game, I recommend this. I wouldn't recommend this for someone younger though, not because of the skimpy outfits Juliet can wear, but because of the explicit language used. Maybe if you enable the Japanese audio, because there is a lot of offensive and crude dialogue. Other than that, it's a hilarious and fun game, definitely worth playing. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more content. Comment if you played the original Lollipop Chainsaw and this one. Let me know which song you liked more for her special ability. Hey Mickey or... crap, what's the name of the new song? Strawberry flavored lollipop, that's right. Thank you to my patrons on Patreon. I'm so glad people support me. It helps me out a lot. Feel free to pledge to me. We upload my streams and other stuff there. I stream on Twitch. I stream this on Twitch, actually. I also rage quit that arcade crane minigame part. I have a Redbubble with stuff for sale. I have a demo for my game. Sure, it's the heart down in the description. And thank you for watching.